All right, who doesn't love a tropical resort vacation? I'm
Right.
always in for that. Beautiful hotel, beautiful location that has everything you need.
I'm in. And you can now stay at an incredible resort without traveling too far from home. The $1.5 billion Evermore Resort officially opened earlier this month. The 1,100-acre property used to be the villas of Grand Cypress, and it's just a stone's throw from Disney. News 6 anchor Justin Warmoth had the difficult assignment
poor
of checking
guy.
out the resort. So how was it, Justin?
Yeah, it's truly one of a kind, Lisa, and I'm not just saying that. With Orlando attracting millions of visitors each year, of course there are plenty of hotels and resorts to choose from. But out of the nearly 500 options, Evermore Resort is offering something the others cannot, and that's the beach. Welcome to Evermore Resort. Home to Orlando's only artificial lagoon. Lined with acres of white sand beaches, guests can swim, kayak, and paddleboard in the 16 million gallon Evermore Bay.
We think of it as like Orlando's first beachside paradise, right?
Chris Kelsey is the resort's developer and the guy who brought the beach to Orlando.
We're situated in over 1,000 acres and up against the entire lakes and wetland system. And so you're really kind of isolated in here in this very lush landscape. And you feel like, you know, when you drive through the entry, you've kind of entered an entirely different realm. And that's that oasis experience that we're keenly trying to create.
Throughout the resort's tropical aesthetic, you'll find a diverse range of accommodations, including homes, villas, and these apartment-style flats. Right now, we are inside a 4-bedroom flat here at the resort. Each bedroom comes with its own bathroom. No fighting over bathrooms. You also have, in each one of these flats, an in-unit washer dryer, not to mention a full kitchen, complete with a fridge, microwave, oven, stove, dishwasher, and perhaps the best part about this flat is the view. A view of Evermore Bay, and at night, over that tree line, Disney fireworks. And 2 weeks ago, another addition to the resort's lineup opened, Orlando's first Conrad Hotel.
This is, for us, the flagship for the Conrad brand all over the Americas.
Danny Hughes is the president for Hilton's Americas region.
Having places like this hotel, which is unique and special and truly, I think, groundbreaking. I mean, in terms of hospitality, it's groundbreaking, in a destination that is now emerging as genuinely one of the world's great business and leisure destinations. Is just unbelievable.
With 4 different stay options at just one resort, it opens the door for entire families to stay under the same roof without the negatives a traditional vacation rental can bring. Leaders here also believe the resort will be an economic driver for our growing community. 800 permanent jobs created property-wide, half are Hilton employees.
Not only are we creating economic activity for the team members that work here, we'll have 400 team members here. You can multiply the benefits 10 times that. So all the people who are supplying all of our food and our beverage, the people who are supplying our linens, the Uber drivers, the taxi drivers, everybody benefits when you open a hotel like this.
Now, the resort also features 15 restaurants, a boathouse venue for events and weddings, and 2 18-hole golf courses. There is still a bit of construction happening on site. They're finishing up those homes I mentioned, but I'm told the resort will be fully operational sometime this spring.
Wow. I like the idea of a beach that's not really a beach.
Right? So we were asking you, can you buy a place there, and how much does it cost to rent a place there?
Believe me, I wanted to buy in there. It is,
Right?
it
Yeah.
is truly remarkable. It really looks a lot like 30A, the Panhandle in that area. It has that sort of vibe. Now, it is quite expensive. Obviously, a Conrad hotel is quite expensive, but the villas are probably your cheapest option. Those are around $250 to $300 a night for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, full kitchen, everything like that, and it sort of goes up from there. But, you know, having a place where you're not dealing with an Airbnb host or a Vrbo host and all the issues that might come with that, and all of that included at this resort is, I think, something that's really unique as well, on top of the pool slash lagoon that they've created.
All the fees that come with those VRBOs as well.
You know, clean the rooms, take all the sheets off the bed, that sort of a thing.
Okay.
So it doesn't have all that.
Fascinating place, maybe a staycation for some Floridians.
Sounds nice.
Thank you very much, Justin.